Moral and life lessons. The cat who made room for others. In a peaceful village lived a cat named Max. Max was very particular about his things, keeping them neatly organized and clean. However, one day, a new cat moved into the village and needed a place to stay. Max, not wanting to share his space, decided to ignore the stranger. The new cat tried to enter Max's home but was met with indifference. Days went by, and the new cat continued to stay outside, growing weaker each day. Seeing this, Max felt a pang of guilt, but still did not make room for the new cat. One day, as Max was playing outside, he met some of the village children who were worried about the new cat's health. They spoke to Max, urging him to take care of his neighbor. Moved by their kindness, Max finally agreed and let the new cat move in. Max welcomed the new cat into his home, and to his surprise, they quickly became friends. Sharing their lives with each other brought joy and happiness to both of them. Max learned that making room for others can lead to wonderful friendships and bring more love into one's life. Word of Max's kindness spread throughout the village, and many other animals followed his example, making room for those in need. The village became a beacon of compassion, teaching everyone that by making room for others, we can create a kinder world for all. And so, life went on in the village as the animals learned to share their space with one another. Max no longer felt lonely, but found joy in his new friendships. He knew that by making room for others, he had not only made a difference in his own life, but also in the lives of many other animals. As the years went by, Max and the new cat became old and grey, but they never forgot the lesson they had learned. They continued to share their wisdom with the younger generations, inspiring them to make room for others in their own lives. One day, as an old and wise Max looked out of his window, he saw a young cat opening his door to a stranger in need. The old cat smiled, knowing that the lesson had been passed on and would continue to be shared for generations. As the sun set on the village, a group of young animals gathered around Max's grave. They shared stories about his kindness and how he had changed their lives for the better. The lesson Max had taught them would be remembered forever. And so, as the night fell upon the village, a young cat stood on the hill, looking out at the twinkling lights below. He knew that Max's lesson was not just for him, but for everyone in the village. He vowed to make room for others and create a kinder world for all. As the years went by, the village continued to grow and flourish under the guidance of its young leaders. They had learned the lesson well and lived it every day, creating a world filled with compassion, kindness, and love. The tale of Max, the cat who made room for others, will be remembered for generations to come. It teaches us that by making room for others, we can create a kinder world and bring more love into our lives. May this story inspire you always.